Now, Anita Sarkeesian has been slowly drifting into irrelevancy, long forgotten with the woes of the past and the situations her crew of fake gamer girls blew out of proportion, so it seems like it's just about time that she said something on social media that would get her all of the attention that she craves. Now, she only makes comments related to current pop culture gaming when she's desperate to get extra clicks on her posts, and that's exactly what she did. No shocker there. Now, usually, I don't want to give people like Anita Sarkeesian and Zoe Quinn the attention that they're craving, but as a lifelong fan of Star Wars, someone who has a cat named Meshla, which means beautiful, in Mandalorian, and as someone who can speak this fictional language, Shakoi Garvod, which means hello comrade in Mandoa, and plus, on top of it all, this is a female-centered topic, I'm pretty much the perfect candidate to call her out. But before we continue on, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, follow me on social media for updates to topics that I cover, just like this one, and if you want to support even further, you can become a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month. I appreciate all of the support, and the links are in the description. So she made this wonderful, perfect, wow post, so stunning and brave. Lady Mandalorians have boob armor? Oh, come on. Seriously. Now, she doesn't even know what this is called, as you can see on screen. We have 3 Mandalorians, and one happens to be a female. And as you can tell, they have boob armor, aka a chest plate. What does she expect these female characters to do? Flatten their boobs like pancakes? What does she think we can do? Just magically squish our breasts like a hamburger in between a bun? Of course, armor is supposed to be fitted. It's supposed to be made around your figure. That's why all Mandalorian armor, most of the time at least, is customized to your body, is to make sure that you have the most out of it, you get the most out of it, you have the most speed and the most agility, and when it's fitted, it's not pissing the shit out of you, because that's what armor is for combat-related purposes, and if you're in battle like a Mandalorian is, you probably want the most speed and agility that you can get. Breasts don't just invert because you want them to. You could pull a Mulan and wrap them to flatten them a little bit, I guess, and hold them in place, but they don't just go away because you want them to, Anita. You should know! You're a woman and you have breasts just like the rest of us, it seems. Yes, all breasts vary in shapes and sizes. I can't believe that I have to say this, but even if you don't have much boobage, you probably understand the struggle to fit them into a shirt or a bra that they simply aren't going to fit in, and armor is the same. Armor is made to form around your body. It's supposed to help you fight and obviously protect you. That's what it's for. Why would you have bigger chest pieces that make it more difficult to fight? You wouldn't. They are more form-fitting to help you with speed and agility and to keep you safe. We're talking about armor here, okay, Anita? And she calls it boob armor. It's not really boob armor, it's called a chest piece. I don't know if she just simply doesn't know what it's called, but yeah, that's what it's called, is a chest piece. Boob armor, she calls it. Now, she is trying to create a situation out of nothing, basically. I mean, that's not new. She's desperate for attention, and she knows that this is going to get her in the spotlight for 2 seconds, and I don't know if she expected women to side with her, like, oh yeah, it's so annoying to see, I just want females to look the same as male characters and all be bland and boring, even though Mandalorian armor is supposed to reflect your character and who you are. But there's very few women actually defending her here, and I kind of wanted to scroll down the comments because I just think it's so extremely funny to see this play out. So Undoomed actually had commented, yes, it's terribly sexist to cater to women's needs in combat armor. And of course, he dropped an article which says new military female body armor helps to protect women in combat. Someone said, now you're just being obtuse. You don't think armor should be tailored to fit the wearer? How would a Mandalorian practically wear this armor basically all of the time if it did not accommodate their body contours? So true, armor is made for the wearer. It's not the wearer who's made for the armor. You want armor that fits you to keep you protected. My Nerdy Home had made a comment that I already liked. She said, "Girl, you know it hurts when you get hit in the boob, but if you're gonna complain about that, then you've gotta complain about all of this." And she gives several examples. There's Valkyrie, there's Wasp, there's Power Rangers. You know, there's so many different examples because, again, this is not a new concept. There always are females wearing chest pieces, and you can't just flatten your breasts and make them magically go away. Now, of course, instead of accepting that she might have been wrong and she didn't truly think about the situation before she tweeted about it, she decided to continue on and attack Star Wars fans that actually care about this damn franchise. She said, "Sure are a lot of blacksmiths in my mentions today." She continued on with, "These grown-ass children get so emotional and throw embarrassing temper tantrums when a woman has even the slightest critique on the mainstream corporate media they feel ownership of. They keep trying to gatekeep the most popular franchise in the world. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the jig is up, y'all. Star Wars isn't some niche exclusive tree club where you can hang up a no girls allowed sign and dictate the terms of discourse. It never was, and it's not changing anytime soon." Am I a joke to you, Anita? She literally calls us all grown-ass children just because we care about a franchise, because we feel passionate about one, and I actually really disagree with this. Obviously, I'm not on social media as big as Anita Sarkeesian is, and she's big for all the wrong reasons, in my opinion, but I critique the mainstream corporate media all of the time. I talk about censorship in the gaming industry, the entertainment industry, get woke, go broke, we'll call it. I talk about a lot of different mainstream corporate media topics, and I critique them a lot. No one just attacks me because of that. No one says that I have a temper tantrum just because of that. They listen to my critique and move on. The problem, Anita, is that you gave a completely inaccurate take. You're talking about boob armor and why would they do this? Oh, come on, seriously. Because the armor is made to fit the wearer, and females can't just invert their breasts because they're fighters. That's all that I really had to discuss with this topic, though. Anita is literally just attacking fans of Star Wars, saying if you're making a comment on social media about this post, all you're doing is just being mean, and you're gatekeeping, putting up no girls allowed signs on Star Wars, yet here I am. I mean, I'm a female and I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, and no one's ever tried to kick me out of the fan group of Star Wars, we'll call it, that she thinks that exists. But let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think that Mandalorians or Lady Mandalorians having boob armor is just so incredibly terrible and sexist? If you enjoyed this video, though, please make sure to give it a like and share it. And of course, if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way. But I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.